growing up for Rejoice Sena?
Well, it was okay. It was normal until I lost my sight. After I lost my sight, it was a bit challenging because most of the time you have to depend on people. When you want to go somewhere, you have to depend on people most at times. Unless you get a little bit used to the environment, your life always depends on people. So it has always been challenging for me.
Okay, so before you actually lost it,
Yes.
I mean, a young girl from age, let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, that's when you begin to make friends, you go to school and all that. How was, your childhood days like for Rejoice?
Well, it was a little bit of, I would say it was okay. I had friends, but my mom was a bit strict. So you wouldn't get to go out to play all the time. But yeah, I always say you went to play outside because she always advised me that I have to be careful with the kind of friends I make. When I go to school and I make friends with you and I know that you are the kind of person who will force me into doing things that you have bad influence on me, my mother doesn't encourage that, so I always have, most of the time I'll have friends 1, 2. And 1, 2 then so no.
Okay.
Then I'll have to be on my own. But when I stay with my auntie,
Wow.
you always be indoors. So that has been my life, my childhood life.
Is it what primary school?
My first school was Multi Kids Academy. That's what my brother told me though at 1 year. I started school when I was 1. Then after that I went to Jowolo school. I went to Presbyterian. I went to about 8 schools, Babayara.
Hey.
A lot.
Why not your transfer?
It's like the movement. We couldn't stay at one place.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
please. We couldn't stay at one place,
so anytime you move from one place to the other, that's school necessary.
Yes. You would have to
you go school by say 8.
Almost 8, yes.
Hey.
Before I graduated from JHS.
8 different schools.
Yes, please.
Oh, different places.
Please, yeah.
Wow.
So we stayed at Ebony.
Okay.
Then we moved to Roman Ridge, close to Jowolo. So yeah, then the third place was Boche.
Okay.
So let's say Roman Ridge and Ebony, I attended about 5 schools alone. So Boche, which was Babayara, was the 6th school. Then when I moved back to Volta, I went to Kopeya Basic School.
Okay.
Then when I came back to Accra, I went to Kropon School for the Blind. Left the Kropon School for the Blind to Passion Home British International, where I completed my JHS.
Wow. Wow. So, talk to us. Growing up, were there some things that, or probably, all of us had letters that we wrote to our future when we were growing up.
Yes.
What was that letter that you wrote?
Well, mine was to become a doctor, a lawyer, or a journalist.
A doctor,
a lawyer or a journalist. Yes, please.
And what inspired that vision?
Well, being a doctor, I wanted to save lives. The fact that when I go to hospital, I see people moving up and down, trying to save the lives of people. So I was also moved to do something like that. Because I felt sick once. I remember when I was young, somewhere 6 years, I felt sick and I nearly died, but my dad didn't care. Anytime my mom talked about it, he doesn't care. Then one day my mom went to the pharmacy because she couldn't also afford the medical bills. So I had to stay in the house and use any kind of medicine she could get. So although I was young, but I never forgot that experience. So I was always passionate about becoming a doctor, saving the lives of people, even if they don't have. And becoming a lawyer, I also wanted to protect people and then talk about legal matters, fight for the rights of people. And being a journalist too, I wanted to be on television like others, talking about news and other things.
Just as you are now.
Yes, please.
And the whole world is watching.
Yes, please.
So, were there some, things that were influencing these aspirations of yours growing up? Maybe people around the environment where you lived, aside like the story that you shared that you went to the hospital and you saw, and you were even, should I say, a victim of such an instance. Yes. Now, are you still holding on to these visions?
Yes, for now I'm holding on to 2, because being a doctor is no more possible, because as a visually impaired person you cannot do medicine in the university, and you cannot also do maths and science in SHS, but you can only write BC for maths and science, but after that you can't do anything. So being a medical doctor is no more possible, but I can work as either a dietitian in the hospital, but I lost interest in that along the line. But being a lawyer and a journalist, I still hold up to that.
So now, last week you mentioned that at age 14, that is when you lost your sight?
Yes, please.
No baby say na enti won hu ade da.
Pacha ane.
If you don't mind, what happened?
Okay, so when I was in primary 5, anytime I go to school and I sit in front of the class, I could see the board. Or when I sit at the back, I can't see anything. And in my school, at that time, I was in Babayara Community School. And in my class, what we normally students do is, obi to habo no asoya ko jina board name no otro. Everybody is standing, a lot of people will be standing there and writing. So anytime I sit at the back and I can't see the board, I also go and stand there and write, whether notes, exercise, or anything. So I saw it as normal. I didn't know that it was actually an eye problem I was developing, so I couldn't complain. Not until my grandmother's death, we went for funeral, then my mother couldn't come back to Accra again, so I came with my younger brother. So later I went to visit my mom in the Volta region, and she was like, what is wrong with my eye? I said, nothing. And there were people around and they were like, there's nothing wrong. And she said, no. I gave birth to her, so I know if something is wrong. So the following day, she took me to Georgia Hospital. She had an appointment, so she took me with her. So when we got there, the doctor confirmed it was glaucoma. My right eye was already damaged, and the left eye was left with a little vision. And we were asked to go for surgery, but as at that time, the money wasn't available. When we had the money to go, it was already too late, and they said if they touch my eye, I could see light. So they said if they touch the eye, the light that I'm seeing will also be gone completely, so I had to be on medication for the rest of my life.
So as it stands now, you can see light?
Yes, please.
And Intina say, time out when in bako, they na echo, bana kabako. Na eko banka sikane bantem dia ko betu ayehu bibi.
Yes, please.
Tina sikana amantem. Wow. So how many years now?
11.
11 years.
Yes, please.
And how is life? And how has it been for the past 11 years? Share with us. The first, let's break 11 years into about 3 chapters.
Okay.
So the first, let's say, 3 years, the second 3 years, and the last 5 years. The first 3 years, how was it for you?
It was difficult. I was always crying. But I never gave up on education. Despite my sight disturbing me, I still go to school. After that time, I could walk to school, but it was difficult because sometimes when I'm going now and I hear a motor coming, I have to stop. And I always use the grass on my left and right as my indicator. If I lose my step, I have to stand there. Because sometimes I could be walking and then I'll feel like the whole place is white. no, I can't see anything again. So if I move, anything could happen. So I will stand there. I can stand there for an hour. So most of the time, I was always late to school. And when I'm going and I hear a car, I have to stop. I hear a motor, I have to stop. But still, I was still going. And when I go, I always cry because I feel like my friends are going, walking freely, but here I am. But so far as I had life, I never gave up on anything. So though it was difficult, I still pushed.
Now, somebody said that that was a transitional period for you.
Yes.
I mean, yesterday, just last year, or just last month, I was able to do things freely on my own. And now I am curtailed in a way.
Yes.
I can't move about as I want. I can't do the things that I used to do. What was actually going through your mind at that time?
A lot was going through my mind. Sometimes I even try to end my life because I feel like I always depend on people. And sometimes you go to school, nobody wants to be your friend, all because you're in this condition. They'll always be far away from you because they think that that's always their mindset. That has always been their mindset. So you go to school and sometimes you'll be alone. Sometimes I'll go to school and we'll close. Because of the way the thing used to happen to me when I'm working, I have to work with people. But you'll be following them. So sometimes I just follow them at the back. I don't follow them as they walk. We don't walk together. So I just follow them and make sure whilst they are talking, I follow their footsteps or their sound that's coming. So that's how I used to follow them until I get to the house. No one wants to go with you. No one wants to be your friend. So it has been difficult, but we keep on going.
Stigmatization was there.
Yes.
Your own friends.
Yes, even my own cousins. I was in a class with about 3 cousins of mine, but they don't care.
Whatever happens,
They don't care.
it's up to you. You are left to your fate.
Yes.
You and your God.
Yes.
The second 3 years, I mean, we are done with the first 3 years. The second 3 years, how was it for you? After 3 years, I know now you know, or at that point, you had not even accepted that you were blind.
Yes.
Or you were visually impaired.
Yes, please.
In the second 3 years, you were still holding on to the fact that you were not challenged in any way.
Yes. And that was because my family too, they were not helping. Sometimes when something happened to us and our families are able to also accept the situation and help us, rather than accepting the situation and encouraging you, they always be putting things in your mind, making you hope that when in a baby, that's always, they've always hoped for miracles, looking forward to miracles. I'm not saying miracles is bad, but sometimes the way they also behave around us help us to either accept the situation or live in denials. So they were not also helping situations, taking me to one church after another, and every single day, the thing keeps getting worse. You go and all they'll take is your money, and nothing will work. But they still took me to church, not until 2018, that I had to accept that this is my faith.
So which year did this thing start?
What was that?
No, I mean, like when you started losing it, like the year before 2018. So you said 2018 was the time that you accepted that
Yes.
you've actually
Lost my sight.
lost your sight.
Yes.
And I'm asking that, when did this start?
Well,
It started which year with your state now?
should I say 17, 18?
2017, 2018.
Yes.
Like that was the time that you started feeling these kind of
Yes.
glaucoma symptoms and all that.
Yes.
Okay. Now, 6 years down the lane, or I should say the first 5 years, the second 5 years, how was it?
That was a bit better than the first 5 years, if I should say, because as at that time, I had already gone to a Kopon school for the blind, be among people who are like me. So there was no more stigmatization because you feel like now I'm among my peers who are also in the same situation as mine. So I could do things on my own, move on my own. Though the first few weeks I had to move with people, but along the line I could do things on my own, I could go to class on my own. But the most important thing was I felt I was among my peers, so there was no more stigmatization or people saying, say, don't come close to me, I won't be your friend because of this situation. So for the second 5 years there, I would say it was better than the first.
So the second 5 years was where you had all the education that you wanted?
Yes, please.
And when did you complete a proposed school for the blind?
Well, I couldn't complete, but I was able to learn the Braille. Due to some 1 or 2 situations, I had to leave there. And I went to Passion on British International. That was why I wrote my BC in 2020.
Oh. And now finally you find yourself at Kessben University
yes,
College. I think last week we talked about how you were able to get admission there and all that, so I don't want to. Now, you are a content creator.
Yes, please.
No, because now, Sena was here. The content is going to 1 hour. Oh, a lot of videos out there. O channel, no? Rejoice Sena official.
Please. Yes, please.
Rejoice Sena official on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube and TikTok.
As a share, but you can subscribe. Or subscribe to Yenjiska. Rejoice. REJOICE. Now the Sena SENA. Now the official as also. Rejoice Sena official on YouTube and what?
TikTok.
Yes. So let's talk about the kind of content that you are putting out there.
Okay.
What is the message behind it, and what is that content that you are sharing with the world?
So the message behind the channel or the platforms is that I want to empower the voices of persons with disabilities. So I want our voices to be heard out there. I want people to know that being someone disabled doesn't mean that you don't have the ability. Disability is not inability. So we are also capable of doing something. So that's what I'm trying to put out there.
So how many months now have you been working as a content creator?
So basically, I would say 3 months. I started before and I stopped. So when I came to Kessben University, I remember we met Sir George, who was teaching us new media. So he asked if we have channels, if we have platforms like TikTok platforms, or we are just consumers. So I told him that I have a Facebook account, and he asked me what I post out there. And I said, well, I just post some few things, but I use AI voice. And he was like, well, that's also a good thing. It's the fact that you are posting something is a good thing. So he encouraged us that as a media student, we should have a platform where we can also be sharing something. So that also pushed me to resume my content creation again. So I had to go and install the TikTok again, and then take over my YouTube platform again as well. Then I resumed the content creation again.
But what actually wasn't working until Maujai?
Well, the subscribers, and one thing too was that after I graduated from GBU, where I went to learn computer, I decided to create a WhatsApp platform for persons with disabilities who also want to know how to use the computer, because there are people out there, they want to know how to use the computer, but they can't afford the money, or they don't even know that a place like GBU exists where they can go and learn those things. So I created a WhatsApp platform, and I added about 4 people, because those were the only visually impaired contacts I have. So what I used to do is I do research on the topic, draft my notes, then I record it, then post on the platform, then use AI voice again to generate a video, then post on the platform. Then after that, I will also post the soft copy of the note itself on the platform. But the response was not coming as to whether they've seen the message, they've not seen it. So when I do it like that, I also post it on my YouTube channel. So they were not responding. So like about a month or two, I just got disappointed, and then I decided that the WhatsApp platform is still there, and I think I did about 3 or 4 videos, and they are still on my YouTube channel. But
about YouTube channel, Nadia, now I content power. I'm saying I've seen about Baby.
That's about when I came to Kessben, so about 3 months ago.
Wow, wow. But feedback in your form.
Yes, please.
I said, yeah, and then Nadia Bemboni Bano.
Yeah, I will form, but now I'm determined to keep pushing. So
yes. And I love the fact that at least about 20 people responded the last time you came here.
Yes, please.
So please, if you are watching us, about your YouTube says here, YouTube, any TikTok, you know, Rejoice Sena Official.
Yes, please.
Rejoice Sena Official. Rejoice in here, REJOICE. Sena no ye SENA. Na for official no. Also. I could see my brother Ojo Mensu. I've seen you watching the show. You are with us, Ojo. Now, go for bisa questions, Ojo. I'm say, Ozi share any dinkomo. Ozi share any dinkomo. Microphone tiase. I'd put Ojo. Any Black Stars camp as it stands now because Ojo there can be there in Zenko. So, Pacho, also subscribe to the channel Rejoice Sena Official. Rejoice Sena Official. But ko YouTube says here, not subscribe. Ko YouTube says here, not subscribe. Na enye kama. So now, o content in what shall say a pushy. But I mean the views, the subscribers is on the low.
Yes, I would say TikTok is a bit better than YouTube.
So TikTok is a bit better.
Better, yeah.
So TikTok too is Rejoice Sena Official.
Yes, please.
So you can also follow her on TikTok as well. Follow and share some of her contents. Pacho, share some of her contents. Recommend her to others to also follow. And if you have somebody who finds him or herself within that bracket too, get them to subscribe to the channel. I know you can be of help. Tina may catch it on subscribe to the channel. No, now recommend the movies so be soon subscribing na enye kama. Na abemboni ba na yakakra. Meaning say enough say one kasa be bre on why bibia so still out say ade na mfa. Sena, so Rejoice Sena. If there is one thing that people who are watching us now in Ghana, in Africa, and around the world, you would want them to do for you, what would that thing be? Or how can we support what you do?
So I would say they should push my content. And they should subscribe, follow, like, and also put their thoughts in the comment section as well, so that it will also help push my platforms out there, so that my contents can reach a wider audience. And put it that way, yes.
But do you have all the gadgets in your production and all that? I mean, all that you need for production. Do you have all of them? Or as I say, I can say, baku bi enema ni ho, ananema ho.
But enema ni de ni want to say my phone na me use. So because of that, I can't record a live video.
Okay.
So I always do audio.
Okay.
I record an audio, then I install some video generator apps.
Okay.
So I use it to extract the audio into a video, add the background, add the sound, and then sometimes I use my own image, my own picture for the background, or sometimes I generate an image that goes in line with what I'm trying to share. Then I use it as the background. So that's what I do.
So if there would be people who be willing to support you with gadgets or equipment,
yes, please.
What are the things that you need to help you build a formidable brand when it comes to the campaign that you're embarking on?
Well, I would...
I agree. Rejoice.
So there's satellites. Then
how can?
Like there's this ring light to say then.
Ring light.
Yes, please.
Ring light.
Things that can help me to be able to record a live video.
Okay, so you need video equipment.
Yes, please.
Like camera.
Yes, please.
Okay, you need light.
Yes, please.
And what again? You need a setup, right?
Yes, please.
That would aid your production.
Yes, please.
One can say to trial video.
Okay.
Now, we say that you the bar which me use there.
So with the cameras and stuff, someone will have to record me.
Okay.
But if it is a phone, I can do it myself.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. So with the phone production, you one eye wade. One one. Ah.
Gee.
Joyce, when you.
I just try to met me at Tony.
Say, I'm Faso. When you are Tony Faso.
I will to be Tony.
And you one of your BBR. Your videos on your channel, Nina.
Yes, please.
So how many contents do you have out there?
On the YouTube is 22 now.
22.
Yes, and on the TikTok is less than 22.
But the numbers are encouraging on TikTok.
Yes, please. I have about 72 followers now.
On TikTok?
The last time I had 44, but after I came here, it's now 72.
Oh, Debbie, Miss Remo, and you are not often. Mama and fire hunjim. Na young boy in nearby. I love the fact that she's not waiting to be helped, but she's doing something that we can be of help. So please, it's only right for us to push her to the top. She has what it takes. She has a message. She has a campaign that she is embarking on. This is a project. We cannot always be saying we are not putting in the work to make their work easier for them. So please, Rejoice Sena on YouTube, on TikTok.
Yes, please.
Make sure you follow her. And make sure you share her content on your status. Recommend her channel to other people so that a lot can follow her. Let's help build her brand. Let's help her build her brand. It's very important. Being visually impaired comes with a lot of challenges. But when you are self-motivated to do beyond the things that you cannot see, then you are ready for a change. And if she is ready for that change, let's help her achieve her goals. I know you are ready to do that. So please get to her channel on YouTube, Rejoice Sena Official, on TikTok, Rejoice Sena Official, and let's help push her to the top. But let me do this. Now, if you find yourself and you're a student, make sure you subscribe as well. When you're a student and can't subscribe, why? Subscribe. We'll be unsubscribe, baby. But last week I did it means unsubscribe you. My subscriber that. The only thing that I can do is to go and like the videos and other things. But I won't subscribe here. Catch you being so. No being so catch you be. Now you unsubscribe. And I piano because being in her state and how joyful she is. She's rejoicing. As her name connotes. But there is more we can do to bring her much more joy. Rejoice.
Sir.
We are just about wrapping up.
Thank you.
I know some people may want to contact you. Some people may want to get interactive with you. Share with us your socials. And if there is the need to put out a number, if you don't mind, you can actually let the world know. We don't know where somebody may want to help or support what you do.
Okay. So my social media handles, YouTube at Rejoice Sena Official, and TikTok, Rejoice Sena Official. The Sena is SENA. And for anyone who also wants to reach me, my WhatsApp line is 050
050
951
951
3246
3246
050
050
951
951
3246.
3246.
Yeah, and my MTN 059
059
659
659
1021
1021
059
059
659
659
1021.
1021.
Yes, please.
And I hope say and also send the idea ba.
Mpachani.
O send the sike ba sana mpini.
Mpachani.
Abajo edi men also.
The Vodafone is Kelvin Xavier Agbeno Heavy, and the MTN is Rejoice Sena Agbeno Heavy.
Okay. See, ebi send the ba.
Mpachani.
See me vache bi na ntwe ntwa de ni mfiri ba bia wo na. O dan sika de send no a. Enye hwe. Let's support her, let's push her. She's not here to beg, but we are here to support her, do more for herself as well. Thank you so much, Rejoice. It's been an insightful conversation, and I know the world is ready to support this dream of you creating content to encourage people with disability and all that.
Thank you too for having me, and I also use the opportunity to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel and followed me on TikTok. I was very happy last time when I got home and I saw my followers on TikTok and on YouTube as well. So thank you and God bless you all. And greetings goes to our registrar, Mr. Osei Poku. Thank you for being the father of Kessben.
All right, so her name is Rejoice Sena.
Living bed.
The living bed. On this, I would like to say thank you so much for making time with us. It's Monday, and always Mondays are to inspire you to aspire for greater heights. And I keep saying that every startup needs a push-up. And if there is a story, certainly one must be told. And this is the story, and this is what you ought to do to push her to the top. The name is Nana Kessben. Many thanks to the production team, Mr. Samuel Sapon behind sound and lighting and directing with support from Danny, to Golfy 1 behind camera works today, Golfy, Superman, to Golfy 2, to Topaz, to Seth Wilson, to my guys at the MCR, to you, Ike, to Edward Ansari, a.k.a. Ice Blog, yes, to Desmond, and to the whole team. I'd like to also say big ups going out to you, the digital department, your pages, Trap, Gaza, Stan, Nabi, Ray, Charles, Mafo, and all of them in there. To graphic and motion guys, John Mark Levels, beautiful Chantel, to you, Bright, and to you, Robert Sapon. To my EODs and my TODs, I would like to say big ups going out to you, Kofi Amankwadi Ayman, Mr. Sami Edu Jemfi, Amos Lai, Seth Achia Mensa, to you, Eugene Ashanti, yes, and to you,